Hello and welcome to the Media Bubble podcast, or maybe welcome to Gamer Nights.
Gamer Nights!
Yeah.
A triumphant return to our origins.
Kind of. We're going to play Mario Kart today as kind of a little bit of a last minute thing. Actually, something that I would want to ask you when choosing character. Do you want me to give you the absolute best build you can have?
I'll listen. I mean,
well, you need to pick Yoshi in that case.
Aww. Is there anything specific with Yoshi?
Yes.
How so? What's so specific about him?
Well, if you want the best build and the build you see a lot online, then Yoshi is necessary.
Alright.
Let's just go with classic red.
Also, for our podcast listeners, you may not see it. I mean, I could actually upload it as a video podcast for once. So I could upload the video too. We're playing, Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, we're going to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And, kind of just as a nice little bonus episode. I guess this can't really count as a podcast episode, but it's still going up on our channel.
It's still like, oh god, it's Mercedes GLA.
Okay, what you want for the best build? You want the teddy bear?
Not Mercedes. GLA.
No. If you want the best build, I'm just.
All right. Which one did you say was the best one?
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Yeah, you have to take the teddy bear.
But I'm supposed to be a cool and very butch Yoshi.
There's not a lot of those around in the. You went past it.
How am I supposed to present this mask?
There. Then you gotta get the tiny red wheels.
Oh, tiny these ones.
Yes, those.
Okay, and the fire.
You can do whatever you want with that kind of. That one doesn't really matter as much.
Okay, now I want something cute.
If you press plus, you can see your stats.
Yeah, these don't really change that much. Clouds are very cute. I'll take those.
You have, when I think about it.
Do I have control, steering?
Yeah, you have that, I noticed. Press plus again.
Plus.
Yeah,
and
press L. Yeah,
right.
now it's off.
I can also have motion controls. No.
Okay, and what do you want? Do you want 100 or 150?
There's 50, 100, and 150, right?
Yeah, this one is the hardest.
Let's go 100.
100?
Yeah.
We're going to do something unique, actually.
Jesus Christ. So, for our listeners, you just chose 48 races. And, okay.
Can we release this in audio form only?
I mean, who's stopping us?
No, I guess that's the true.
Plus, I don't think if we go throughout all the 48 races, we're not only going to be talking about the video game, we're also going to be talking about other stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Hello, future Fredrik here. So, there became a bit of a problem with the video recording. The video recording sometimes will have a black screen. This lasts for a bit of 3 seconds or sometimes a little bit more. It pops up here and there, unfortunately, in the video. But we decided to keep the video because it was a really long recording session and we don't really have time to do it again. But if you noticed in the video that sometimes the screen goes to black or why the music is not playing if you're an audio listener for a couple of seconds, that's why. Also because the audio file worked completely. We recorded this episode on 2 different computers, one was recorded with, one recorded the audio, one recorded the video, and it's only the video file that has some small hiccups in it, while the audio file worked completely. And that was all. Have a lovely time with the video. I guess let's get started. We have 48 tracks and we better get started.
Did you account how much time this would take?
Yeah, kind of.
How many hours did it clock into?
Like 2.
Oh my god! That's why you were so adamant about starting recording.
Yeah, kind of, if I'm being honest.
And then you asked me, like, why would you want water for this?
See, I've changed the mic position a bit.
Oh god, I don't remember. I played too much. God.
Oh, maybe we should mention that Karol doesn't have Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I have, Karol doesn't. You do have a Switch though.
Like, I keep thinking about maybe I should get Mario Kart, but then
Other things gets in the way.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like, right now I'm getting really into Warframe.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, it's so good! Basically, it's like space ninjas in space. It's
Space ninjas in space.
I said what I said.
Yeah, and you stand for it too.
Yes. And the game it's like a 13-year-old game. And it keeps getting updates. And it's just, okay, well, you're a space ninja, but now you have a hoverboard and you can do sick tricks in the air. But wait, you also have like a jetpack and you can run around like open world areas. But wait, there's also this like an alternate dimension scenario where you have an open world you need to explore, and you have a different combat system, and you also have a horse. And and it just keeps going. It's like a Matryoshka doll. And there's like also a boy band in that one. Like, and it's also like there's also time travel where you end up in the year like 1999, and there's a boy band that's been like infected by a virus and you have to defeat them.
Okay.
And this is the game about space ninjas.
Sounds great, Karol.
No, but my god, it's like almost the same thing when I try to get you into Final Fantasy. Like,
I am into Final Fantasy, Karol.
But you haven't played 14 with me yet.
Well, not 14. Why do you always get blue shell at the last second? The worst thing is that I also... Boo!
Boo-hoo.
I had protection also, but that one...
Yay! Eat green shell!
One thing that I always am a bit with Mario Kart is that it always feels like it happens in the last exact second of the third lap.
Isn't this like a valid strategy to keep in the middle or like second or third place?
No. Being in the middle is like the worst thing you can be, I feel like.
But like you shouldn't be first.
Yeah, you should be first. Because the mayhem that's in the middle with all the items is much worse than being in first place, where if you are in first place, you probably have some protection. You have a green shell in behind, which I also had. I had 2, and somehow it still went. Because suddenly I got blue shelled. Then I got another green shell, and I'm like, oh great. Oh, what happens? A boot comes in right in that moment, steals my green shell, and you somehow gets 3 green shells as in the last second.
I mean, it's like they say, it's pure skill, baby.
I was a bit surprised that you were last or second.
I was second throughout the entire race, actually.
You do know that last time we played on 150.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't remember. No, right, you are correct.
So maybe it will be a little bit more of a duel between you and me this time.
Well, if you get closer, I can duel you with my boomerang. Come here. You know you want to.
It's another kind of weird thing of now I can watch your screen, and I'm like kind of like, oh, what does he have? Oh, what for?
I mean, you probably shouldn't be doing that. That's like screen peeking.
Well, your screen is right there, Karol.
Well, yeah, then don't look at it. Close your eyes, Fredrik. What the heck?
I don't really understand how you keep getting those items you get. You should not get those in second place.
That wasn't my my thing. My screen was also...
Well, I know that the blue wasn't your thing, but you have gotten mushroom, red shells, and you should not get the things you get in second place, I feel like.
It's like Mr. Miyamoto himself intended. Told me, Karol, you're my specialist little boy. You get all the power.
Yeah, you said it when you were about to go to sleep in your bed.
Yes. I told my mom about it, and then she said, go back to bed. And nobody believed me.
What did you get? How did you suddenly get a speed boost? I like that the same exact thing happened twice.
I mean, but you know how it is with me. I get a head start and then I lose. Like, I'm bracing myself for not winning this.
But I don't really understand how you didn't even have an item that time. I don't understand how you suddenly got past me in that way.
As I said, I'm Mr. Miyamoto's specialist little boy.
Well, I'm starting to notice that a bit. Oh, here's the Wreck-It Ralph course.
Jesus.
That reference was a bit more relevant when Mario Kart 8 actually released, because Mario Kart 8 released in 2014, which was 2 years away from Wreck-It Ralph. Now it has gone some years.
Yeah. And we got a really cool sequel that everybody loves and thinks a lot about.
I don't know. Zootopia 2 was pretty good, I heard, at least.
I still haven't seen it.
Well...
I want to see it. Well, I think we even spoke about it.
Well, no wonder you haven't seen it. It hasn't been out for that long.
No! I'm getting red shell all over the place.
Oh, finally.
It's supposed to be you, not me.
It has been me, if you haven't noticed.
More. I'm sorry. I'll chill out. Sometimes it's just fun to talk dumb stuff. Just fuck off.
One thing that I actually feel is interesting is that, do you remember when we had our gaming channel?
Yeah.
We recorded some episode of Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing that we have gotten a bit better at just free talking, because when I look back on those videos specifically, we were a bit stiffer on conversation.
I think it just comes with practice.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at it, how many episodes did we make? Did we record at least?
Of our gaming channel or of our podcast?
Both. Because it all amounts to us just getting...
This podcast episode should be like 112.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can notice in our earlier videos it was like, okay, what should we talk about now? And on our videos now it's like, Karol, we have to stop talking because this is getting too long.
But as I said, it just comes with us getting more comfortable with talking.
What lap are we on? Oh, we're on the third lap.
Yeah, I can't show you from this distance.
How do you have a star in third place?
Come here! No!
I don't understand this game right now. Did I take the items on frantic or what? Can you do that? Yeah, I think you can do that.
Can you?
I don't remember.
I think we'd have to go to options and see.
Well, I don't have time for that. Let's see, what do we have now? I have a list actually of the order we're going to play some courses at.
Yeah, like I was surprised you prepped so much.
Well, this didn't take me that long time.
True, but I just assumed we would sit down and maybe play some courses. But you picked out half of the roster of the maps for this.
Yeah, unfortunately there's not an option to choose 96 tracks, so I had to settle for 48.
You know, I mean, as much as I love talking and I'm getting better at it, 4 hours is a bit much.
You know, while I also was setting these things up, I found some of our old recording videos for gaming channel that I never uploaded. Like there was an episode of Final Fantasy 15 that survived.
It survived?
Yeah, but a little of a backstory here. When Karol and me first started a gaming channel, the first thing we did was Final Fantasy 15, and we recorded like 4 videos in a row that only one of them survived.
Yeah.
And the videos was like 20 minutes long or something.
We had a terrible curse of just either our audio missing or videos not recording.
Well, our videos kind of recorded, but how we used to record, we're doing it in a different way now. Now I actually have a capture card, but
I remember it. Yeah.
But we used to record on like the PlayStation 4, and there was a certain way on how you started recording videos and how you ended those.
Yeah.
And there was like you had to double click a special button in a special time frame, and if you didn't, if you for an example just clicked one time and missed the timing, then I don't know where that recording went.
Yeah.
You could not find it, I noticed, but it was like, oh, this is gone now.
Yeah, because I think afterwards we both like
and I don't know
pitched in for the recording part.
I don't know how many episodes we missed because of that thing. Like it felt like half of the recordings we did for that channel were
just gone.
Yeah. So we completely shifted with Final Fantasy 15, and we were like, okay, we're recording Dragon Quest instead.
Oh god, remember that? I still remember that one. Because Dragon Quest was even worse. Because we had the brilliant... Well, it was a good idea at the time, but basically we lost footage, so we went through the quests again.
Yeah.
And we talked about the same topics. And then it happened again.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what did we talk about last time?
Yeah, it was like... I'm not mad about for us, like, for coming to that idea, but it was just so awful at the moment to just recap our conversation.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're sitting there and thinking, what did we talk about? The shitty thing is also when you feel like, oh, that was a good episode.
And then you look back and it's like we forgot to double click.
I absolutely hated that double click feature.
But I have to say, the setup that you did for today, it's really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Very well thought out.
Yeah, I'm using two computers at the same time. One that records the video and one that records the audio.
Yeah, we don't actually hear the audio at the moment.
Yeah, we can't hear the Mario Kart wonderful soundtrack.
Oh god, I'm bouncing off the walls.
I wonder how much clicking sound is recorded in the mic.
I don't think that much.
I have a feeling that there's some, because I could hear some in our last... when I was checking out the Final Fantasy 15 video, I could hear some clicking sounds.
This map is hell.
Do you feel that?
I don't think I ever played on it.
Have you never... Well, there's 96 tracks, so of course there might be some... Well, I guess you will be more familiar with the game after this day.
Oh my god, yes I will be. And there will be copious amount of red shells. There's a blue shell on your way.
Thanks for the warning, I guess. It is a bit different on playing this without the sound, because sometimes you can hear when a red shell is coming. Now I can't, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
So, how's your week been, Karol?
So, Warframe.
Oh, Warframe, right.
There's a reason I've spoken up about it. For the past week, I've been staying up to like 2 a.m. to play Warframe.
Oh.
It's such a good game, but it's actually killing me.
What is it? Is it kind of more mobile game, or is it more of a... It runs on the Switch. Oh.
Funny enough. It runs on everything.
Oh, okay. Like Fortnite.
A little bit? Yeah, so... As I said, it's a looter shooter space ninja in space. There's just so many new things thrown at your face. And it's not a difficult game. Basically, there's like hordes of enemies just getting to you at all times. There's like 500 enemies on screen and you mow them down, and it's so satisfying.
Okay. I'm getting a bit of my groove back together. I won 3 in a row now, I think.
Yeah, I kind of fell off in the middle.
Do you want to check just so that this sound is going? Yeah. Okay.
But besides Warframe, what have I been doing? Oh, there's
Are you still playing Final Fantasy 14 as usually?
I did actually. So, yeah, I actually do. I also got into Final Fantasy back.
When you talk Final Fantasy, do you mean the whole series in general?
I think I mean, I re-downloaded 15.
I played some of the original Final Fantasy 7.
It's a good one.
But you can play it on the Switch, so I downloaded it and I'm kind of currently playing through it. Oh, we got the winter team.
Yeah, I'm awesome. So, funny story. I wasn't originally supposed to play Warframe because I wanted to play Final Fantasy. But there's been a lot of streamers playing the game recently, and I bought the subscription to Final Fantasy thinking, okay, that's what I'll play. But I can also download Warframe, right? Like, it's not that bad. And I paid. I played once, and then I jumped into Warframe.
I have been getting a bit of wrecked in this course, I gotta say. Let's see, I'm 4th now, okay? Oh, there you are, Karol. I noticed what you tried to do.
Whatever could you mean?
I really wonder. Oh, you gotta
Push
be.
out.
I just got first place. That was actually a bit of funny timing, I gotta say.
Dang it.
Yeah, a bit unusual that they're so close up.
You also stole my boxes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was right behind you.
Why were you that?
I don't know.
I gotta say the blooper is more effective in Mario Kart 8 than I felt it was in the past games. In the past games it was really easy to just look through it.
Oh my god, I'm getting my ass blasted. But you said you played 7 recently.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7, the original. I don't know, I got kind of into Final Fantasy 7 in the recent... I'm always into it, but...
Maybe you recently got back into it.
I watched some... I will replayed some of the Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2.
Damn it!
Oh, that hit actually something. Great.
Yeah, me! Score in the face! No! Okay, Ferd is not bad.
Let's see, and one game that I want to play is Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I haven't yet played it, and I have discovered a way for me to play it, because apparently every PlayStation 5 games are also now in computers nowadays.
Yeah, we've spoken about it too. Not recently, but a few weeks ago. That PlayStation is very open about putting their games onto PCs.
Yeah, pretty much every game that I wanted to play on the PlayStation 5. I don't need a PlayStation 5 for it.
Did you finally get Steam? Did you install it?
No, but I've been a bit busy, but soon.
I mean, no pressure.
I've never really needed Steam because I've always been a kind of Nintendo boy, and then I got a PlayStation 4. I never really felt the need for a PC, but I guess nowadays it's if PlayStation is releasing all of the games on PC, then the only one that really has exclusives is Nintendo anymore.
Yeah. Which is both good and bad. Like, it's very cool that Nintendo can just do whatever, but they also can do whatever with pricing, and that's less fun for us.
I don't know, people are complaining more and more about the prices. I felt like they were getting a bit shitty already on the Switch. If we take an example about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze,
Yeah.
a game that released on the Wii U that I paid maybe $50 for when it first released, and on the Switch, which is a port, and it's also a couple of years older,
Yeah.
now I gotta pay $60.
Yeah. Oh god, no!
So they are a bit. I'm not really surprised about the pricing point. I'm also in some ways I get it, because the prices of video games have been like the same since the early 2000s. At some point I guess it had to go up, but I guess the timing for it is...
I just threw a bomb in front of my face.
I guess the timing of it when the world is how it is right now,
Well,
it makes it a bit...
it is sad, because, as you mentioned, a lot of people are not financially stable enough to purchase games that are going up in price. on the same time, this is an entertainment product, and it's not like a like you don't need this to work, right?
You know that the course is soon ending.
I know.
You had 3 mushrooms. You might have been able to catch up to me.
I don't think I would have.
I have 99 and you have 88. What do you feel about the Kart combo?
It feels like as we always play this game. I use. Oh my god! I can't talk. What's happening to me? I always picked Roy and like a motorcycle because it was very cool turning. But if you're not sliding, it's bad. But this combo is great. Like I can even catch up to you.
If you're playing online, this is like the combo that you will see. Everyone is kind of using it. Kind of good that it's Yoshi too, because he at least has 8 different colors.
Exactly.
There was a time where the combo was Waluigi on a Wiggler.
You really had to steal that one from me, did you?
I don't know where you are.
You turned into the one I was trying towards.
You complained about me watching your screen, and now you're complaining when I am not watching your screen.
You're in front of me. Take responsibility. Oh god, what is this? Ah!
Oh well, it's triple red shells, no triple green shells.
What? No, I meant about the quicksand. What are you talking about?
You have triple green shells.
Aha, I was like... I'm talking about screen picking. But at the same time I saw you had red shells, so...
Well, I lost it. Are you trying to look at my screen now?
No.
You almost hit yourself with the bomb.
If I can't take it, what I dish out, what kind of person am I?
I don't know.
Could also be a masochist.
Sometimes I see clips on Instagram and things about the Mario Kart 8. And coins, I never really thought that much of coins because I didn't think that they truly did that much. I know about how it's supposed to give you a tiny bit of speed. Then I noticed when someone compared how many coins you have and the amount of speed you actually get from them is interesting. They're more important than I would have guessed. What do you have? You have 7 coins, okay.
I can't even see because the microphone is in the way from me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just going by vibes.
You're just going by vibes.
Yeah.
I think this is the only desert themed track we're going to race through. I'm kind of wondering if this is the only one in the game as well.
It must be more. I just showed the sound.
I know that a lot of people complain about Mario Kart World, mostly because I still think the price. But here's the thing, I would have loved that kind of game when I was a little kid. Just driving around a big world and interacting with the courses and things like that.
I think you're right.
Like that would be a game that I felt that would be awesome to play as a kid.
I think it's maybe just a lot of people's expectations are skewed.
Do you think it is the price point and people are still kind of complaining about that fact?
With Mario Kart World specifically. Yeah. I mean, World is in a weird place, right? Because if they did something too similar to 8, if they just released a bog standard Mario Kart without the open world, then they'd have to compete with their own game with way more tracks.
Yeah, you also kind of had to do something different, because how the heck do you beat Mario Kart 8 at this point?
Exactly. So they went for a gamble to do something different, but people don't really like different.
Well, they seem to complain about it at least.
I mean,
I still think that when you look back on Mario Kart World in like a 5 years time or something, I think it will be a bit higher regarded.
I think so too.
Because I'm noticing now when we're at the end of the year, at least when we recorded this, I'm noticing now when we're a bit of the end of the years that people start to release top 10 list and things like that, and Mario Kart World is like nowhere to be seen.
Missed you. No! Karma. I think you're correct. Truly.
Let's see.
I think that...
I might as well mention this, that when we recorded this episode compared to when it will be released, it will have gone a kind of long time actually.
Yeah. Do we want to date ourselves? Do we want to say what date it is?
Well, maybe not the exact date, but we can say that we're at the start of 2026, kind of.
Yeah.
Let's see, how are you doing actually?
I'm way behind you, but I am second.
Oh, we're playing a real life city, I guess, this time. Vancouver. Do you know where Vancouver is?
Canada.
Yeah, but do you know where in Canada?
Nova Scotia.
Oh.
Am I correct?
I don't really know. My point was very far to the left. I don't know exactly the Canadians.
Counties.
Mm.
My shells! I had three red shells. I hate this.
I do watch a lot of NHL hockey, so maybe I should have known that fact. But
oh my god, I have a show for you, which is so hyped right now.
I know what it is.
Rivalry.
like even I have heard it. That's how popular it is.
Come on, you love hockey, I love hot man.
Heated rivalry.
It's something we can bond.
I don't know. Maybe I can watch it.
Just there is butt on screen.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Also, the Tumblr girlies are eating it up. Like I've seen their naked asses so many times on my dash. Oh god. Okay.
A bit of an ice rink here. You had a green shell, right, that you tried to...
I did. I also, like, you can...
I would more have used that as protection. I gotta say, I think you drove past me just with the speed of your combo.
I did speed boost just before I passed you.
Ow.
But yes. But apparently, also another thing. So there's these two guys online. They're called Dan and Phil.
Yeah, I've heard the names at least.
Basically, they were a couple of YouTubers, and they've been doing content together for 16 years.
I actually have heard of this story.
Yeah, so they watched Heated Rivalry episode 1 on YouTube. Oh god, I just busted.
I noticed that you started that too early.
Yeah, I was too excited about talking about Dan and Phil. So besides what I'm saying, like, oh, there's naked butt and there's like, guys are cute. I just threw up one in front of me. I feel it has the potential still to be a good show. But Dan and Phil, did you hear about them before they started, like, they hard launched?
I think the things that I know about Dan and Phil is... Well, I don't know really much about them. I think they were on some Fine Bros Reacts back in the day. That's kind of my only reference to them.
Oh.
If they were where, I don't even know that.
Might be? I'm not sure. But basically they were like YouTube darlings, and they did a lot of content together. and they still have a big fandom, mostly of women. No, I'm saying it wrong. Not mostly of women, but it was a big part of it was that a lot of girls like them, and they've been doing content together for 16 years, and during that time, they've been cyber-stalked, they've been doxxed, they've been made like real person fan fiction written about them. It's crazy what these guys have been through. And they've been very against, like, they've been not against, but they've been like very like, we don't owe you an explanation, we're not in a relationship. But they were for 16 years.
Yeah, I've heard about that. It's kind of crazy that you are able to keep that a secret for 16 years.
Yeah.
What exactly made them want to come out with it now?
They did explain it on their podcast, actually. So basically, like, when they're hiding the relationship, well, one of the things was, so imagine you go onto like an interview, like an event, you're being asked to like talk, and suddenly you're asked like, so are you guys together? Like, and they were very uncomfortable with lying. So like, what do? They used to freeze, they avoided questions. So they just felt it was very hard for them to like establish themselves as comedians, but also keep their relationship private. Also, it interfered in their lives way too much. I think Dan also mentioned that he used to go to therapy, and he came like from a very homophobic background. But talking through it with his therapist, he kind of understood that he didn't like being in the closet, but the alternative of being out was like, it was like he didn't like being in the closet, but it was comforting because it was something he knew. He didn't want to take the risk of coming out, of like losing opportunities, people being like mean to them, like, you know. But it's like, how long can you live like that?
I also kind of guess when they started in 26 or 16 years ago, YouTube was also kind of a bit different place.
Oh, definitely. They showed their old clips, and it was like, you could go on YouTube and you could just like stream, yeah, I'm just gonna like talk about my day for 5 minutes, and that's it.
I guess some things have a bit of a, like, thinking about YouTube's evolutions is kind of interesting, because I remember when you used to be, or you back in the day when you watched YouTube, it was just kind of random funny clips and music videos.
I mean, yeah.
And then it kind of, I guess, a gaming culture kind of took over in some ways. I feel like there were other things like vlogs and things like that, but I feel like early YouTube was very gaming like.
Yes.
Which I guess we are a bit of a part of right now.
I mean, we participated.
Yeah.
Funnily enough. I'm falling off. Jesus Christ.
This is Cheeseland.
I mean, would this count like as a desert? No, it's like a canyon, right? It's not a desert level.
Well, I guess if you would describe it, it's would relate more to desert level, I guess.
More like an appetizer, I feel like.
More like cheese. Maybe a moon level. Because for some reason people thought that the moon was made of cheese.
Cheese toast, cheese moon. It's all about cheese all the way down.
Well, it's kind of cheesy when you think about it.
I mean, I can't...
Did it?
Makes sense that I'm lactose intolerant and I'm struggling on this level.
It's a connection. How the heck do you have 3 red shells in second place again?
Get here! I have a red shells with your name on it.
Oh, right at the end of the level 2. How great. Well, there come lightning, so it kind of made your red shells a bit ineffective in that way.
Also, Waluigi, how did you get in front of me? Ugh.
It's always Waluigi for you.
I know it was Rosalina last time.
Well, I kind of hope that Rosalina would be one of the computers. Karol has a bit of a rivalry with Rosalina.
I mean, it's just... she always screws me over.
Well, we played Mario Party recently and she kind of screwed you over there too.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is... okay. No. Let's see, where is that at?
But going back to YouTube, actually, like, do you enjoy being on YouTube nowadays?
Being on YouTube, I'm
like
not that on YouTube.
But like, not like a content creator way, just like as a consumer. Like,
well, yeah, because you kind of find your own audio or your own people to watch, I guess.
What? I'm a little bit interested. What content? When you go on YouTube, like, oh, this is something I would be interested in watching.
Maybe opinions about movies, maybe still some gaming, I guess, and ice hockey.
Makes sense.
And some, I guess, other things there too. Something that I also noticed that with me is that things happens in periods, because I have it feels sometimes like I have a lot of interest, and
I hate you.
and I also get a bit tired of those interests sometimes. Like when I was younger, I was really into anime and video games, one example, and while I still am into it, I'm noticing that the original high you got from it when it was fresh and new to you, when you don't have that, it's hard to get the same feeling again, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I experienced this. I don't. I like it, but it's not like, oh, I have to binge 30 new animes in this day.
Get it?
I remember when I first got into anime, I watched so many shows in a short time frame. I noticed, looking back on it.
You know what? Like, I don't feel it ever happened to me.
No, we have discussed that on the channel, which I remember. Well, I remember when I watched an episode of Trash Taste, and they talked about when they had that anime hit phase when you were watching every show, and I was like, oh, I can probably talk to Karol about this, because the same thing that happened to me happened to them, so it probably happened to Karol. And then I brought it up in one episode, and I noticed, yeah, that didn't really happen to me.
But I feel like, I think we also came to that same conclusion, like, but my situation was that I'm an outlaw. I just don't like to commit.
Oh.
I know, like, I guess. Or I have this feeling where, oh, I probably would really enjoy this show, right? But in my brain I'm thinking, well, but not right now. Like,
I can do that on a later date.
And then the later date becomes never.
Yeah, I have some of that too in some ways, I guess. The only interest that I have that stays kind of on a high always is that I always kind of am movie interested.
But I think with movies, there's enough variation within, like, the topic of movies, right? There's movies to watch, movies to discuss, movies that you don't like, but you still find something enjoyable about them.
Yeah, I guess that's right. One thing that I also feel about movies is that a lot of people online complain about most movies are shit nowadays, and I have an interest of looking at movies and the release years and things like that. We even did an episode where I guessed release years for movies.
Yeah.
And something that I kind of noticed was I would not agree with people's opinion. I feel like the amount of good movies we get nowadays, I feel is much better than like the late 2000s.
How do you put item behind you?
You just hold the item button instead of just clicking it.
Okay.
Are you asking me that now?
Yes!
How long have we been playing?
A lot! Okay, so hold. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, I agree also. And maybe it's just not like all the mainstream.
No, that's kind of the thing also, is that you kind of also have to look a bit beyond that, like what's the world cinema like and things like that, because there's a lot of kind of hidden gems you can find. Because I always kind of notice at the end of a year when I'm like looking through what films released and what is like interesting and things like that, and I'm kind of like, well, that wasn't too hard. Like I have way too long of a list now actually.
You do happen to end in situations like that.
Like I found a film quite recently that I found interesting, and it was the premise of a woman that had just died, played by Elizabeth Olsen, and she kind of gets to a sort of heaven, I guess you can describe it as.
Yeah.
And in the heaven she meets her two former lovers, the one that she spent like 48 years, and also her original first boyfriend that died in the war.
Oh jeez.
And it becomes kind of a conflict on
would you still be with me if I didn't die?
Kind of like, wait, who am I supposed to spend the eternity with? The one man that I have loved for all this year, or the love that I lost once upon a time?
Because yeah, it's for both of these guys, this is the woman they love, and it's still like the guy that died in the war probably still loves her a lot.
Are you finished? When did that happen? I got way into talking about films.
No, it was just enough for me to win.
I didn't even notice how far ahead you were.
I got you monologuing.
Let's see what is next.
But that sounds wonderful, and something I would also like to watch. I think I'm aware that there are a lot of good movies through you also. Because if there were shit movies, you'd probably tell me about it.
Well, one thing that I kind of can agree on is that a lot of those big cinema movies nowadays, like all these 1,000 sequels that we're getting nowadays,
yeah.
they can be very hit and miss. Mostly misses.
What was the movie I watched recently? I just pushed a button in your home.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything.
I pushed it back. There was this movie, I think I even spoken to you about it. Like, played by the guy who... What's the guy that plays Reacher in Reacher?
I don't actually know that.
He's like very hot and big.
Chris Hemsworth? No.
No, not that Chris. One of the other Chris's.
Evans, Pratt.
I don't know, but basically...
Pine.
So in Reacher, he plays this big stoic military man, but this was like a comedy, and it was about him having like he was this was a comedy quotation marks. Basically, he worked as a security guard, and one day they just stole his DNA and cloned him for child super soldiers. And one of the clones, he actually like, oh wait, this is my kid. I should probably like take care of him, right? And they begin chasing him because he has the clone. And then he gets into the facility, and turns out that's not the only kid. There's like 50 kids, right? But all the other kids are evil because they've been like indoctrinated.
Yeah.
And can you guess how the movie ends?
Oh, tell me.
So the kids are held up in like a big facility, right?
Yeah.
And he gets to the kid that he loves, and it's like, okay, oh god. He gets to the kid that he loves, and it's like, well, and there's a lot of other kids in this facility, and they can't leave because they have electric shock collars, so they can't leave the building. We're gonna blow up the building with the kids inside.
Ah.
And it's like, what the fuck? What does this make this one kid special, but all the other like children that you also kind of helped create? What about them? It's like,
Well, those are shitty children, and that is a good child.
exactly.
Kind of fucked up way to think about.
And it's like, and they even do like walking away from explosion scene.
There was a movie that I watched maybe 2 years ago, was released on Netflix. It stars John Boyega and Jamie Foxx. It was called Who Killed Tyrone, and that also has kind of the premise of all of these characters being cloned and living in the different parts of the world, and it's kind of is the story of these three people discovering that they are clone characters.
Jesus. Of each other?
No,
Or
not
other
of
people?
not of each other, but there was like one original. There's also a lot of different places in America where they have spread out those clones, and if a clone dies, for an example, he just gets replaced with another clone.
That's also sounds like I don't think I've heard about this movie.
No, it's good, but it wasn't talked about that much. I think it released on the same week as Barbenheimer.
Oh, I mean that's kind of unfair. Wasn't there's also like a thing? Weren't other studios trying to make like another Barbenheimer happen?
Well, I guess that's something that you would want to happen, but if it's going to,
It has to like happen organically.
yeah, it's Barbenheimer was a very specific event. I feel like, because it would be very hard to kind of mix up the hype with a kind of box office film and the hype of like a critical movie. I guess you could kind of try, because Christopher Nolan is making the Odyssey now. I actually have bought a book about the Odyssey, which I'm currently start to read.
About the making of the movie, or the one with the Odysseus?
The actual Odyssey.
Ooh, that's cool.
I can show you. I have it on my night table.
I just drove into your green shell.
Good work.
Yay! Don't worry about it, kitten. Yay!
Yay!
How far have you come into the book?
Not that far. I thought it would be a cool thing to at least have read it until the movie was released.
No shell.
Like there was a trailer of the Odyssey that released, but I purposely avoided it.
Oh, I think that's fair. I think I had exponentially better time with movies if I haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that you kind of are ruining a bit of the movie for yourself. Or if you spoil yourself in any way possible, then I guess it doesn't feel as much of a surprise. Like, for an example, when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and I watched like every trailer that come out, and when you just start to play the game then, and you notice that they kind of revealed everything in the trailers, there was not really that much surprise left. Let's see, we're on the second lap.
Oh my god, it's a ghost. He
He
stole my green shell!
Yeah, that's what the ghosts do. He steals your items.
I was about to shoot it at you.
As I said, you can use them as protection. Like, it would be great to have a green shell right now, right?
Fredrik! I don't know, do you have, like, trouble avoiding spoilers?
Yeah, because YouTube and Instagram and things like that, they know what my interests are, so... Oh, let's try to make him watch a video about Mario Kart World. I don't want to, because I might play that one day. Like, one thing that I also notice is that some YouTubers that I watch, where they like, or instead of having themselves on screen, they show gameplay, and usually they have the gameplay of like the newest games, like Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong and things like that, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to watch that, because I might play it one day.
But they're using it as just like B-roll.
Yeah.
Like, I guess. I mean, from the YouTuber's perspective, it makes sense because it's like this new shiny thing. But if you're avoiding spoilers, then yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of... Gaming culture, I feel very in general, is like, once something gets revealed, it's like, it spreads like, oh, now everyone should know about it.
I mean, it's kind of a good thing, but it's also kind of like, I don't know how, I have mixed feelings.
I try to avoid things. Specifically, I try to avoid things if I know I'm going to play or watch it.
I've started doing that recently.
It's kind of a better experience, I feel like, overall.
It is. And sorry, I was just very focused on shooting that shot at you.
If we take an example, I watched the kind of new Naked Gun film a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And if I would have gone on YouTube and watched a lot of the clips you probably can find, it wouldn't have been as fun of a first experience when I watched it originally.
Yeah.
You have watched the new Naked Gun too, right?
Yes.
Because I remember that you mentioned it.
I watched it before you did. I went with my improv group.
Oh, I didn't see it on theaters.
You saw it online or like streaming, I suppose?
No, I got the Blu-ray.
That's really cool.
I still buy those things.
Hey,
if it's
you're gonna have the last laugh.
Well, I still buy those things if it's in a good price, because I feel like if you were to go online and watch prices that you pay for movies nowadays, man, is it different from when a couple of years ago when I did that.
Oh God! Ah!
You have fallen off quite a lot.
I am chopped, cooked, and washed. I'm unk.
And grilled.
I might be vegetables. Michelle.
Well, thank you, Karol.
I can't make this jump.
You need a mushroom to make that jump, Karol.
I didn't know that! And I'm third. But you are right, and you know I don't have a lot of subscriptions, right?
Mm.
And I sometimes watch movies with my family. We have like they put on some kind of series.
Yeah.
And they have Amazon Prime. They pay for Amazon Prime and it's with ads.
Yeah, I have noticed that now
It's
now
insane.
too. Like my one of my brothers have an Amazon account, so sometimes I watch that. And recently I tried to watch a series, and I'm just noticing, why are the ads on this thing?
Yeah.
Like, and if there are ads on this thing, can we put them all in the beginning so it doesn't take away from the whole episode? Just put a bunch of ads in the beginning in that case.
Like, it was never about convenience. Oh, I'm gonna die. It was never about, like, it's so dumb because for once we had, like, such a good thing for consumer. Like, here you can watch series without ads, whenever you like, interruption free. And then it became not about consumer, but it became about profits. Which it was a business, and companies are not our friends. But it's like they ads in the middle of a paid service just so that you can pay more for less ads.
It's also that thing of there are way too many streaming services, also for it to work in a renewed way. Like, okay, let's mention some services. There's Netflix, there's Disney Plus, there's Paramount Plus, there's HBO Max, there's in North America there's Hulu, and let's see, and there's probably some that I forgot to mention as well. That's kind of a lot of different ones.
But you know, like, for customers it sucks, but for companies, you know what's only left? To buy the other competitors, and it just becomes another fucking monopoly.
Yeah. I did not know that Netflix had the amount of cash to buy Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I was also surprised. Like, everybody kept talking, oh, Netflix, they can't keep up with the competition.
Yeah, but they have barely made any money because they always spend money on production, so their company never, like, goes plus.
I mean, it makes sense. They like, in competition with other studios, Netflix can only really rely on making good movies. Disney can, like, rely, Blue Shell can rely on their, like, other revenue, like merchandise or parks.
Disney also has a lot of movies in the past. Plus they bought also 20th Century Fox.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The rich get richer.
I guess so. Or from what I can understand, how they even bought Warner Brothers was a bit interesting, because from what I can understand, Warner Brothers wasn't even for sale, but because it's a company which has
board directors.
Yeah, but the company is owned by different stock people, and if another company comes with an offer that makes these stock people more money, then the company kind of has to listen to that offer.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that happened with Twitter, right? Like, Elon Musk offered a payout for all the whatchamacallit, for all the shares, and, like, Twitter had to hear him out, and it's like, when Elon Musk even gave the idea, like, oh, I buy all these shares, he was kind of, like, legally bound to go through with that purchase. It was, like, a big thing because he tried to back out for a while.
Oh.
And now on Twitter you can strip people naked with Grok AI.
Yeah.
I keep pushing buttons.
I feel like
It's behind my head, sorry.
like, the thing with Twitter is that people know how much hate is on it now, so I feel like people that are
Still on.
yeah, the only ones that are kind of on Twitter is those hateful rage babies, I guess.
I guess, like, I don't want to be mean, but like, I do have a very like if I really wanted to put it kindly, you must have a lot of tolerance for evil if you're on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I guess. Like everyone knows nowadays that Twitter is like a shithole.
Yeah, like I stopped using it a year ago, and my mental health has never been better.
Ah.
Like I don't know where I would be if I kept using it.
Well, who knows? What did Elon Musk even want with Twitter?
I mean, he just wanted a manipulation and lying machine. People still use Twitter, and you can just like before Elon Musk, there were safeguards, right? If you claimed something, then there was kind of responsibility for it to be true, right? But Elon Musk kind of stopped fact checking, which kind of gave a leeway for all the other websites to also stop fact checking. And then he introduced AI, so like he stopped regulating AI or lies, so all the other social media followed suit.
Yeah, I'm still on Instagram, and I sometimes when someone read or like post some type of news, you kind of also have to be a bit skeptical on that. Like, I'm not really sure if this is true.
But like, it's always this argument, like it's maybe I'm overreaching, but I feel like maybe the argument, like, oh, you could say, oh, maybe it's a consumer that should do their own research and like be careful. But at some point, you don't know everything, and it just gives a leeway to these big companies to just straight up lie to you, and it's on you to not be lied to. When it's, kind of wish.
The world is in a interesting place right now.
Yeah. I don't want to live in interesting times. Get me off, Mr. Wild Ride.
I remember what one person said that comedians are very political nowadays. Yeah, we kind of have to be because the politicians are more comedians nowadays.
Jesus Christ. And
Yes. Well, let's see, what kind of leaders do I have? 258 and you have 222.
My heart. I'm gonna get some water, BRB.
Okay, you do that, I guess. Karol, I missed you.
I know. I miss you too. It's like getting back to AI. I love hot topics. I'm not gonna like call like for the death of all people who introduce AI, because that's not the point. But I'm just mad because I finally had a moment where it's like, this sucks so much.
AI.
Yeah. So like for the most part when I'm online, I don't
use AI actually.
I think it's important to be aware of what it can do and how to maybe use it, but I don't use it either. But for example, people who use it, I don't know, fuck, I want to use the shortcut. So for example, I'm mad because, well, my mom.
She uses it.
She kind of uses it, and I say like, well...
Something that I also notice is when you Google something, Google itself uses AI.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's not what I wanted to learn. I wanted to just give me an answer to a website. I don't want to have the, like... God, there was one book that used a description from The Legend of Zelda on how to, like, dye fabric, and someone used it in a book. Like, yeah, just take some Korok berries and put them in a pot, and that's how you dye things red. But going back to what I wanted to say, I had this very sucks moment when my mom ordered a Christmas present for my cat because she thought it would be cute. So she got that, and it was like a cat toy, a bird, you know.
Yeah.
And okay, she unpacks the thing. It's very soft, very fluffy. It like makes noises when you touch it. And she says, "Well, that's not how it looked on video." And I was like, I mean, it's kind of all it does. a week later, we see an ad for the bird, and it just flies on the video. But it's like, it's just a stuffed toy with like a voice box.
Yeah.
And my mom, like, she's very, like, I don't, like, she's not stupid, right? I love my mom. She triple thinks, like, she's not gullible. And she still fell for this very obvious scam. And it just fucking sucks.
I don't know, you have to be very aware of things nowadays, I feel like.
Yeah.
A lot of different shopping sites too, like what can you trust and what can't you trust. Did you hear about that thing of... Oh wait,
What did I hear about?
I'm not going to discuss that when I think about it.
Alright.
I got a bit rocked again in like the last second.
It happens to the best of us.
You're usually the case of why it happens.
I mean, I was in front of you, so I couldn't. That felt very mean.
Well, you're usually second, so it kind of is you. Let's see, what is on my list now? What were we talking about?
Shitty AI, how my mom gonna get lied to.
I don't really want to use the AI because I feel like I don't know what I want to think on my own a bit. Like Google is already a pretty big help already.
Well, for me, I mean, I agree. I also want to do things on my own, and maybe I sound like a boomer, but when you give...
I guess we are.
Yeah, like we're aunts, but like when you... It's also not like a something like wow revelation, but...
Karol, I know a way for us to be more hip. 6-7.
6-7!
Something that I have heard about when adults know about the kids things like 6-7, then it's not cool anymore.
I know.
And then the time frame has passed.
You know, I hit my niece with a 6-7 the other week. You should have seen her face. She looked like me, like I killed someone.
But can you give a bit more detail in this?
Okay, so, I mean, as you said, it's like not cool when old people say it, right? And we were playing a card game, and I got like a number 6, and I got a number 7 card. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I said, 6-7. And then she...
How old was she?
She's 9.
Ah.
But it's so funny, because, like, I am way too much online, right? So I also sent a bullshit alert.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm way too much online, so I cannot keep up with all the like slang. So it's very funny to torment my niece. Because
There's a dad that I sometimes see clips of online, and he has 2 teenage daughters, and he has learned all the like teenage slang.
I would be that bad.
And when they are, for example, going to a drive-through, he kind of just starts to use all that slang when his daughters are like in the back seat and just gets embarrassed.
Yes, like I'm not looking to be a dad, but it's like one of the things. If I would be a dad, I would be a menace.
For some reason, it's fun to embarrass your kids, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like also. I mean, it is a way to connect with young kids, right? And also, it's sometimes interesting even, like, do you know what phonontax actually means?
What did you say?
Phonontax.
No.
It's like phonontax, skibidi riz. So, basically, phonontax came from a streamer. he was like Phantom, right? That was his streamer persona. And he kept eating people's food. And he called it the Phantom tax. So when he came to someone, he always stole a little bit of their food, and that's the Phantom tax.
That's kind of just being an asshole, I feel more like.
Yeah. And like,
let's see, what is the next thing? It's let's like the course that was added, like the new courses. It sometimes gets a bit hard. You don't really remember where they are that much, I feel like. Let's see, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to get... Let's see here. Where is it? Ah, there.
Singapore Speedway.
Yeah. I didn't include a lot of this kind of city tracks, and if I include the one, I felt like I would take one that is sort of unique. Because a lot of the early stuffs in these
DLCs?
yeah, the DLC, no, booster course, that was what it was called. A lot of the early tracks looked, a lot of them were really boring.
Like, not distinct.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to say that's the vibe I get from the more, like, from what's the game called these stages are from? World Tour?
Yeah, World Tour.
Yeah. I always kind of, like...
It was a mobile game.
Yeah. But, it, like, I still feel, like, I don't know, maybe it's also been talked to death, like, the textures about the newer maps.
Yeah, you clearly notice that it is worse.
Yeah. At least not as detailed.
Like, you can clearly also notice it with the grass.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, we got like double the amount of tracks, so...
Yeah, like, it's a give or take.
They kind of did this at the same time they were making Mario Kart World as well. One thing that I kind of thought about is that Mario Kart World was... they were kind of thinking about making that for the original Switch, but the development time took so long, so they switched it up, I guess. And it's kind of like a thing of there's only an amount of developers you can have, and when one game takes so long to make, how many games can you have on like a console?
Exactly. I mean, it also meant that they could... Was World a launch title for Switch 2?
Yeah. I think people are thinking that there will come like a kind of Donkey Kong centric DLC for that game.
Blue Shell.
I've been hit with a lot of blue shells, it feels like. Oh, a boo too.
Damn it! I'm so close to the finish line. And you're right behind me, aren't you?
Are you sure about close to the finish line? Oh, there it is.
I mean, I could see it. Like, Bonanza made a really good, like, splash, I guess, when it released.
Yeah.
Actually, I also have another topic.
Yeah,
It's
go for it.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Oh, didn't.
So it's something I've spoken about with my family. Like, do you post pictures of yourself online? I'm not saying you should mention what socials you have. I'm just like...
Not really.
Same. And
It's not because it's not really because I have a problem with it. It's more I don't really have that much interest in doing it, I guess. Oh, how wonderful.
Are you giving me a head start?
No.
Oh god, you're giving me a head start. I don't like this.
Why would I do something like that?
I know. Your evil tricks.
My evil tricks. You were supposed to talk about something. You had some conversation in mind. You said.
Yeah, I said like, do you post pictures of yourself online? And then I interrupted you when you were about to talk more about it.
No, I don't really have that. I have a photographic interest, but that's more like taking pictures of things that I find
Beautiful.
In a weird way, I just said that I myself was not beautiful.
Okay.
I don't want to, Karol.
No, it was the escalator, not you. I mean, Fredrik...
in any way, no, I don't post much pictures of myself. I don't. It's not like it's something that I think about much.
But do you know the reason? Is it something you just don't bother with, or is it like... Because I have a specific reason.
I don't know. I don't care that much. I guess if I want to post a picture, it's kind of like something that I've seen in the nature or things like that.
Damn it!
I don't know. I don't really have that. I have not put that much thought into it, if I'm being honest. I just don't do it quite a lot. I don't know. I don't really put that much thought into things that I like doing and don't like doing. I had just gotten hit by something else, so what you did absolutely nothing to me.
Fuck! I wanted to double down.
Well, you hit me with the last fireball you had. I did have a red shell, and I threw it, and for some reason that red shell, there was like a banana that was a little bit to the left of me. For some reason that red shell went straight to that banana, so it kind of saved you, if I'm being honest.
As I said, I'm the the specialist boy. But I bring it up because I don't know. I know.
Well, you know.
I know.
What do you know?
Does he know?
I don't know.
I'm a very private person. Which is so silly to say because we're now recording ourselves and putting it on air, right? But like, I have something that I have noticed about you when we started this podcast is that I kind of noticed that you are a bit afraid of putting some things online. I am.
Or it's talking about some specific talking points.
Well, I'm mostly afraid of like where
You're
live.
afraid of that one Twitter hater.
God, I don't know we have Twitter antis.
I don't think we have.
Nah.
I don't think we are big enough for that.
But like, I purposely, like, I think we started in the beginning, I don't want to put, like, exact places where we live.
Well, I didn't want that either.
Yeah. But like, I don't want to talk about, like, my last name or a lot of, like, my friends' names so they can be in... I think, like, if I wanted to be really honest, I think I have, like, not trauma. That's a big, like, but like, when I was young, actually, now we're getting into real topics at the end of the series. So
well, we had an episode about one New Year where we went really.
We did. But so I got the bad blue shell. I'm trying to get summer blue shell. So I don't have a really good like relationship with my dad, right?
No.
I never got into it. And one of the thing was that he was always trying to contact me. And that's why I have an aversion to putting anything of myself online.
Oh, okay.
Because I had a social media in Poland. I had Nasza Klasa, which is like a precursor to Facebook. Very similar.
Club Penguin.
No, but I did play Habbo with him once. It was very weird. But basically, yeah, so he just kept putting weird pictures of us and my mom, and it's like, kept pestering me online. Still does to this day. Which is like, I'm an adult, so he shouldn't. And it's just say like that I don't want to put anything of myself like online. Plus, I don't know, if we were to blow up, I don't want to be cancelled by Twitter aunties.
I don't know if you can really get cancelled by them.
I don't think you can get cancelled anymore.
No, that's kind of also a thing, I guess.
Yeah, like...
There's people that have done tons of shit nowadays, but they still...
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, people done awful shit, and it's been like, yeah, this person is very awful to women, and it's like, well, I guess he's gonna have a comeback in 2 years. Like, that's like, after the whole situation with James Charles, Jeffree Star, and Shane Dawson, I was like, well, these people are fine. And they just tried to ruin each other's careers, and they've been very like awful about it. Fine, I guess.
I don't know the full context of those people, if I'm being honest. That's kind of why I didn't say anything.
There's like whole hour-long exposés about this.
Yeah. Something that I've noticed that is a bit of a trend is videos that are getting longer and longer. Like, if someone does a recap of a TV show nowadays, it's like a full damn recap where they recap every episode, and the video is like 4 hours long.
I know, I love them. I know you're talking about Quentin reviews.
He's not the only one that does it.
Oh, okay.
There's lots of people that does it.
Like, I think it's so dumb, because like if you were to talk to a normal person, yeah, I just watched this video that's like 4 to 6 hours long about this like Nickelodeon series, and it's like, sure, that's very normal, but it's so interesting.
Well, with the amount of views they're getting, you're not the only one.
Yeah. And like, I think one of his videos is like 10 hours long.
What show was that?
I think Sam and Cat. Like, he has a whole saga about iCarly. What videos did you watch that were so long?
I don't know, it usually is one of those childhood shows, I guess.
Makes sense.
I don't know, Big Time Rush or Zack and Cody or whatever.
Because I think videos like that feel...
Wizard of Waverly Place, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, recap of the new season, where they just kill off Alex.
You said something about that before.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but like, so basically, Wizards had like a revival show with the brother. You're right behind me. Fuck.
Why did they come a lightning right there?
And they had like a full season. It didn't really like catch on, so they released a second season, and they like lowered the amount of episodes from like 12 to 4. And then they killed off Alex.
Okay. Is it cancelled now, or
it's just done. It's not being picked up back up, so.
Oh.
But I want to say, I think these videos fill a very specific niche.
Yeah.
Where you feel like watching the show, but not really. You want to like know about it, but you don't want to like actually watch the show.
One thing I'm not I think this has died off a bit, but at one point it was really popular for like some of the old actors of specific show to come back and make a podcast of it and talking about some episodes and things like that.
I mean, there is one that I'm thinking of. Who show?
The one that I watched a lot and I liked was Scrubs. I watched a bit of the Ned Classified one, but I stopped after a while. Do you know Ned's Classified?
Not really, no.
It was an old Nickelodeon show when the 3 stars came back into it as a kind of as supposed to, I guess, make a bit of promotion, so maybe they could make a sequel show. And instead of making their chances probably of getting picked up higher, they might have made it so it got lower instead, probably.
Did you listen to the podcast?
Yes, I listened to some episode and I kind of stopped after a while.
So, what do you think that lowered their chances for a revival show? Did they say slurs?
No, but one specific member has a very weird kind of no filter thing, I guess. And, and there's another thing about that they should. There was one thing of they should probably censor a bit more of what they are talking about, or maybe think more true when there was one time that they made kind of a joke that was very poor timing of, you can say.
Oh. Like, I think it would have been bad if it wasn't also an attempt for them to revive the show, right? Because, well, now you're tying your, like, you might be kind of a little bit shitty and people might not want to work with you.
Well, I think that's more what has happened, to be honest.
Kind of sad, but, well, I haven't listened, so I don't know what the context was.
Two of them used to also be together. Two of the actors used to be together also, and a lot of their thumbnails was kind of the same of, oh, we used to do this too with each other, and oh, could we get back with each other and things like that. It was very thumbnail in that way.
Okay, so they were kind of like banking on the relationship between characters and stars.
Stars, because they used to be together, and I guess they wasn't. I don't know. I also kind of feel like sometimes it's weird when people talk about their TV show and yeah, it was really special for you and all, but sometimes they're talking about it like, oh, it was a defining moment of so many people's childhood, and I'm like,
it was a generational moment.
It was a show that I watched from time to time just as a silly thing. I did not think of it as really in any way more than that.
It was an earth-shattering revelation for generations.
Yeah. Nothing could compare.
Besides the
feeling... If you weren't there, where were you?
Were you really alive if you haven't seen iCarly?
iCarly actually did get a revival.
I mean, it did. It's very fun that they did. And like, I've heard it's good, too.
Is it?
It's yeah. I've heard only positive things about it.
But there were some other things that got revivals, like...
I Met Your Father. I will not...
That was more a sequel show, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. It's still very sad that it didn't pick up steam.
Yeah, you talk about that show more than you talk about How I Met Your Mother.
Because, I mean, but it's like, But it's in the same sense like I talk about 15. Like, the potential,
Ah,
right?
yeah. Throughout our YouTube journey, we have talked a lot about the 15.
It always finds a place in the episodes.
Like the one episode that survived, we even discussed Final Fantasy 15 in the way of this is a broken mess, but it's a broken mess we kind of love.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I know where we're going. Let's see where it is.
We're going to Ibiza.
No, we're going to Athens.
What race are we on even? 30?
I don't really know. I guess we can. There probably is something where it's going to stand somewhere around here. 26.
26, we're halfway.
I think we're more than half, or are we?
48. So like a little bit more than halfway.
We're halfway there.
Jeans on a pair.
Jeans on a pair.
No, it was Squidward on a pair.
I noticed that SpongeBob has made a lot of like movies recently.
Yeah, and video games.
Mm.
What's up with that?
It's interesting because it kind of felt like, shouldn't this have been more made in like its heyday? I know that SpongeBob is still going on as a show, but it feels like its heyday was like early 2000 or something like that.
I mean, you're right. But I guess it's like, I mean, it's still going. It's still...
I don't know, have Nickelodeon's more shows?
Well, I mean, it's also the old reliable.
Yeah. SpongeBob always works.
Yeah.
I've actually, you talked to me one time, or you asked me in the beginning of this episode what I kind of watch sometimes on YouTube. There's an old voice actor called Jim Cummings that has started a podcast. He is the voice actor for a ton of characters. Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Pete, Darkwing Duck. And he started kind of a podcast, and he invites other people that are like voice actors and things like that. I listen to some episodes of that.
It would be interesting to listen, actually.
He's also a very established voice actor, and he's been around from like since like the 80s, and yeah. What are we on the third lap?
Oh my... No!
I thought that I would save that until I saw the finish line.
Evil, evil, evil.
Thank you.
Matula.
What did you say?
No, I said goddamn.
Did you say goddamn?
Like,
God damn it.
goddamn. Call the police and the firemen.
Oh. Make him do a lap dance.
Make them do a lap dance. Bruno Mars? I mean...
Ooh, the fire is hot.
Would you mind if your
Okay.
white boy got jiggy with it?
Can you stop my fire?
Come on, baby, light my fire.
I once upon a time did a pub quiz where the team was fire.
Was fire?
Yeah, the songs that they played, it was a music quiz, and it was a fire team.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know, I hadn't really thought that about how many songs use fire as a team.
I mean, that makes sense. It's like fire is hot. It's also love. It's also
It's also
destruction.
passionate.
It's passionate. It's
It's
energetic.
dangerous.
Baby, you like fire.
It's dangerous.
It burns me every time we touch. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
That one specifically I don't think have fire in it.
No, I don't think so. It's just there was
YMCA.
there was internet meme where it's like whenever something rhymes with and every time we kiss I get this feeling, and you just always add and every time we touch. I don't think it's that relevant anymore actually. It's like fun to think about. Ooh, I can see!
Oh, I guess not. What was it? You're in the lead, right?
Yeah. Actually, talking about bars. And spitting bars. Mars. Do you have like, oh god. Do you have like a go-to karaoke song?
No,
You don't?
there's not really a place to karaoke here.
Not in the city where we live, but the city we're close to, there's a lot of karaoke places. We should go.
I don't know what song I would choose in that case. I would kind of want... You kind of want a song that people will know and,
Yes.
and sing along a bit to in the background. I kind of also would want it to be a little bit silly.
I think you hit the nail on the head with the choice list, with the song list. Like, because you just unlocked a memory for me. When we did our first show, we went to karaoke with my improv group, right? And I picked... Can you guess what song I picked?
Hit Me Baby One More Time.
No. I picked... Fabulous from High School Musical 2. And I didn't understand. That's not a popular song that you shouldn't sing in public at a bar. It was so awkward.
I was surprised that they even had it in the bar.
They have like an app where they have a lot of songs, like musical ones or like from movies.
Ah.
But yeah, I think I'm asking because it actually is worth to think ahead if you were to be in this situation.
Yeah, I think the best song is kind of like something that people knows in kind of that sort of place.
So Martidan is really good.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't feel like that is such a fun song to sing to. Okay, good luck. I'm going to take some water.
Can I can just pause.
No, you can keep going.
That's...
Do you want some water too?
Yes, please. But it just means you're not gonna get any points. Listeners, the audacity. He just laughed. Really? I could stop it. Will I? I will. I'm not an asshole.
Why did you pause?
I'm not an asshole.
No, keep going.
I just the
Play, damn it.
play, damn it, play. All right. You hear that? You heard him, listener.
I wanted you to play actually.
Isn't this a coconut mall? Like you're just giving me for strong.
I did that on another track too, if you didn't notice. Okay, let's see. Well, now I can maybe start.
Are you actually gonna cut it, or is it gonna be?
I'm going to take away some sound maybe, but I'm not going to, like... There are some parts I'm probably going to have to cut, but...
Can you put like soothing music over it? like an elevator music.
Well, now that you have said it, I kind of have to.
Yay!
When you make this... When you say things like that to an editor, it's kind of like, oh damn it, I have to do it now.
And then...
Because I guess the editor feels a bit challenged in a way.
And can I also request like a firework going off at this moment right now?
Don't overdo it, boy.
Alright.
Oh, I got an 8. The thing that I usually does when I get an 8 is just use everything at once, because if you get lightning, everything is
It's
like
gone.
taken away. It's not usual for me to get an 8 when I think about it.
I mean, you're also like a lot of times in the first place.
Yeah. I don't know, you seem to get the red shells when you're in second place and things like that.
You already know the reason.
Yeah, you're Shigeru Miyamoto's favorite boy, apparently.
Exactly. We're working like a sugar baby, no, like a sugar baby sister.
Oh. Can I request a game if you're that close to him?
Maybe. What do you have in mind?
Oh shit, now I must come up with an answer.
We already had Kirby Air Riders.
Oh, I have an idea.
Wait,
Can we
that's
do a
Saturday.
hentai game? An official Nintendo hentai game?
Oh, but isn't that just every Mario game? No. Sorry. Maybe.
I did see someone post about that. There was kind of a vote, and Luigi was voted the hardest man in the Mario universe or something.
But it's like, oh god, I just saw a video about this phenomenon. It's like, yeah, like I can get behind Luigi, period. I can get why he's... like, why?
I can get behind Luigi.
I could say something really dumb, but I'm gonna, like, there's time and place for dumb jokes. But like, I saw recently a video about, like, because Luigi is not like a stereotypically, like, he's not like super manly, super buff, aggressive, or like taking charge. He's not like the, like...
What are you talking about? He has all those qualities.
I mean, I'm sure he has all these qualities, but they're not like at the forefront, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw like there was like not an opinion piece, but basically, a lot of people enjoy a partner, like for example, in a lot of relationships, it can be kind of annoying if you feel that you're competing with your partner, right? Maybe that's not what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But Luigi's greatest strengths are that he's caring, that he can step it up, he can step his pussy up when the worst comes to worst. But he's not gonna like go ahead like, oh, like, look at what I'm doing, babe. I bet you're like so.
They kind of portray Daisy also as a bit of a tomboy in a lot of games.
Yeah. And people like that too, like they like a sort of girl.
They're usually paired up, so yeah.
Would you want to switch it up? Luigi and Peach and Mario and Daisy?
Oh, that kind of relationships. I feel like there's almost been more hints about Luigi and Daisy's relationship more than Mario and Peach.
I mean, true, but aren't Mario and Peach like almost confirmed? Like, there's not a ring on it.
I think Miyamoto, your friend, just made a comment about, oh no, they are just really good friends.
So they're...
Because you know people don't want, or I guess creators for some reason don't want to confirm things like that.
I mean, it makes sense. Really.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm just going with the fuck. Going with the flow. Like, out of a creative standpoint, it's a good idea to keep them kind of vague, right?
Yeah, I guess kind of.
Because if once you
I
lock
don't know
in...
if it is anymore. I feel like there's a changing in times in kind of those ways.
Maybe.
I think people want more development on their characters nowadays.
I think so
There's
too.
a reason why Mario is like not a popular character in Mario Kart. Even thought he is the main guy.
Where am I driving? I just
What was
drove
that?
off track.
What was that voice?
Like, yeah, because I agree, because like Mario is very basic.
Like there's a reason why I think Luigi is more popular.
Because he has more traits to him. Like, he just does.
Yeah. Let's see, next is Sunshine Airport.
Also, in the new Mario movie, the second one,
Yeah,
Super Mario Galaxy,
which we haven't seen a lot of Galaxy of.
not remember, but there's like a scene between Bowser and Luigi. It's like, hey Luigi, nice to see you. How very cool you made my house. Fuck you, Mario. I hate your guts.
Yes, I think you said Bowser Jr., but that is Bowser, right?
Yes, I meant Bowser. And people are eating it up.
I gotta say that the voice they gave Bowser Jr. is very not what I expected them to do.
I don't remember. I can't recognize. Like, I can't recall his voice at the moment.
His voice is kind of like a grown man, but it should be more kid-like, I feel like.
That's the vibe I got from him in all the Mario Party games.
That he's a grown man.
No, that he's a kid.
I don't know, I think they are trying to make Bowser Jr. into the main villain of the film, which is a bit interesting with the theme of Mario Galaxy. So, like his father is out here trying to take a princess, and his son on the other hand is like, I want the whole galaxy.
But at the same time, like, they'd have to, like, Bowser is defeated for now. So they can't really use him as the main villain for...
I think Bowser still will have kind of a villain role in that film.
Yeah, like, he's not reformed in any way. He's just chilling and focusing on his art.
Yeah.
He's taking his sabbatical.
I kind of feel like if you're going to do a galaxy film, you should probably have waited until the third one at least. It feels a bit too fast with the second one.
But like, what would you do in the second movie?
I heard a lot of rumors that it was supposed to be Super Mario World, and like the Koopalings and that. I don't know, there's tons of things you probably can do.
I mean, you're right.
You could also do a spin-off with the Luigi's Mansion themed. They also teased kind of Yoshi, and that he would have a kind of big part.
Yeah, like it was teased in the first movie.
That's kind of also where most of the rumors of the Super Mario World came from. Oh, Yoshi.
All my coins on the ground. Like that. I mean, I guess, like, you are correct. And
okay.
We're back from our coffee break.
Yeah, we just had a fika in the middle of the race.
That's very Swedish of us.
Well, I am Swedish.
I mean, yeah.
I never really gotten the... Sometimes I feel like when Swedes talk about fika for other countries, I feel like they almost make it into a bigger deal than what it is.
Yeah.
Like
a religious experience almost.
Yeah, in reality it's just a coffee break with usually some snack with like a cinema bun or something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't need also to be a coffee, it can be tea or...
juice.
Yes, saft. We were like at the end of the race when we...
We really said, hold on a moment.
Yeah, it's fika time. Now it's fika. Let's see, where the heck am I? Okay, there. Well, we didn't get Rosalina, but we're going to play on her track.
Lucky us.
Mm.
But it was like... Now I want to talk about Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, you can talk about it. If you're wondering, while we were having fika, Katy Perry's relationship with, what did you say his name was?
Justin Trudeau.
Came up.
Yeah. And it's like, I kind of get it. It's, oh god, I can't drive. I forgot how to drive. Like, it's so out of left field, really. That's what gets me. Because, like, there were no signs before their relationship started that, like, anything was going on, right?
Okay.
And Katy Perry was also, like, kind of experiencing a dip in her career.
Yeah, kind of.
It was like Woman's World, produced with a man that's certainly not a big fan of women. And then she had the disastrous, whatchamacallit? I'm gonna die.
Music video?
No, it was the launch to space on, like, SpaceX rocket ship.
Oh, yeah.
And they were in space for 15 minutes, and she said it was a very big step. Like, she saw her, I think, like, her life flash before her eyes. Basically, Katy was going through it lately. And
well, she has had periods of those times.
Yes. So that's...
If I'm going to be completely honest, Katy Perry doesn't seem like the smartest girl in the books, if I'm being honest.
I don't think she's, like, in any way dumb, right? But
I didn't really want to say that in a bad way. Like, smart, you can be smart in very different ways.
It feels like a lot of recent things, they haven't been, like, exactly thought through all the way. Because, yeah, like, Woman's World, and it was because basically the producer for Woman's World and Katy Perry, they worked together in the past on some of her, like, biggest singles that, like, gave her popularity. But it's also the same person who worked with Kesha when she was really going through it.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, there was like a whole this for listeners.
He tried to cancel her because when Kesha didn't want to do what he wanted, you can say.
Yeah, and also he held her masters from her. Like Kesha, like, he pushed her into, like, drug abuse and some really nasty habits. Basically, like, locked her in his house and said, "You're not gonna leave until you're gonna make a hit song." In his house. And it's like, okay.
Okay, I didn't know those details for men. He sounds like a real piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. And other women have gone on record and said that he really is a piece of shit. And Katy Perry is going on right now a big face about female empowerment, right? Women's World releases. It's okay, but, like, what's the like, the song is women can be strong, okay, but, like, why are you working with a piece of shit dude on it? And I think it's because already by that point she was kind of afraid that she will not make like a good music, a good music, like a good song.
Yeah.
So why not bring the old reliable, someone who knows what she is about, what she's working with, and already had, like, a good track record on her songs? Well, yeah, it didn't work out. I think she also had, like, a song called Motorbikes in Hawaii, which was also about her daughter. And that's cute and all, but, like, it came to revelation that when she filmed that music video with motorcycles in Hawaii, she recorded on, like, a protected, like, habitat in Hawaii. So when she was riding motorcycles, she was just, like, destroying the environment on a protected land.
How was she allowed to?
She wasn't.
So they just did it anyway.
Yeah. So that's what I mean when I said, like, her career was kind of slowing down. And there were some very very sad pictures on her Las Vegas tour because she has a residency in Las Vegas.
I've heard that Las Vegas is kind of down ever since
Everything in US. Yeah.
Like because Las Vegas is a very tourist city, and not a lot of tourists want to visit the US right now.
Not only that, Las Vegas has been shifting into like, instead of like going for like middle class families or people low income, they're shifting into like rich people, like very rich. So there's not a lot to do for people who don't really have enough money to go to Las Vegas. Also, another insane thing I learned about, a lot of hotels in Las Vegas have like a hotel fee, right? So besides you paying for the room and like room service and whatnot, you also have to pay the hotel fee. And in that, like, there's like a gym membership, you can like go to the gym, you get Wi-Fi, etc, etc. And in the past, it used to be like $5, $10. Now it's $60. Non-negotiable $60 fee on top of your booking in the hotel. So it's like, no wonder people don't go to Vegas. Because you're just giving free money to the hotel for nothing.
What happens in Vegas?
Well, it doesn't stay in Vegas because you don't go to Vegas.
No. Let's see, what do I have? 451 points. And we're like 2/3 done.
But it is like, you know, if the situation in the US was different, I would like to have visited it someday.
Well, we still can, but we probably have to wait a couple of years.
I have a Slavic name. They clock my accent. I'm going to prison in some other country than US. I'm not risking that. Like pulling people off the streets. I don't vibe with that.
You just...
Click, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I had a conversation with a friend about it from school.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, well, I have this job opportunity in the US, and I think I'm gonna take it. And I asked him, like, well, aren't you afraid like, with what's going on in the US right now? And it's like, I said, like, yeah, I kinda get it, but, you know, I'm white, so...
That sounds so privileged.
Yeah, and like his name is also like Swedish sounding, so like I guess you're not wrong. Doesn't mean you're right.
I don't know, just the way you say something like that. Well, you know, I'm white. Well,
the deafening silence. But like, if I don't know, if in 10 years the situation in the US would like calm down a little bit and it wouldn't be as dangerous to travel.
for some reason, well, because I've heard someone that traveled to the US recently, and you hear things about the news and things like that, and you think, well, they can't still be that racist anymore, can they? And I've heard someone that traveled to the US, and I'm like, there's still a lot of places in the US where like people are very openly racist.
Yeah.
Even in places where you don't expect.
Oh, I mean, US is also a very big place.
Yeah, that,
Which doesn't, like, I'm saying it not because, like, I'm excusing it. But, like, it's a big country with a lot of people, so it's more likely that there will be people who are still racist.
Do I want to know a reason why I kind of am interested in visiting the US, but at the same time I'm kind of not.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the I know that, as we said before, not every state is like this, but the fact that, like, a lot of Americans just walk around with a gun is just a fact that I'm like,
Jesus
yes.
Yeesh.
You mean that they can go so a crazy person in the middle of the road, and if he wants to kill me, I can just put up his gun.
Exactly.
That fact is like...
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Because there's like, okay, imagine this guy that has a gun just has a bad day.
Can we talk about these things on YouTube?
I don't know. Like, I mean, we're not saying it. Like, we're not saying. God, I almost censored myself. Like, we're not talking to people about like killing each other, right?
No.
We're just explaining our fears.
We're kind of the opposite.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, you know, it's on the other side. Like, I understand. It feels it could be very bad in US right now. But
it's interesting with politics because when just a couple of years ago you didn't really think much about it, but nowadays it's all over the news all over the time.
Well, it is kind of. I mean, it's not only this. There's a lot of things going on at once. For example, like we had the U.S. threat of annexation of Greenland recently.
Oh, that's still going on.
Well, like Trump basically said, like he started and now he stopped, and he's like, we reached an agreement with Greenland, and it's like we're gonna have more military bases on Greenland, but you already have those.
There was nothing that stopped them from doing that before.
Yeah, so basically, people just say like, oh, Trump, like, first of all, there's this thing going on like taco, so Trump always chickens out. So he just like began talking shit about annexing Greenland because he wanted to get out of NATO. And the other thing is that he wanted to manipulate stock markets for his billionaire friends.
I've kind of said this before, but Trump has never been a politician. He is a businessman, and the reason why he is a president in the first place is because his company was doing shit, and he saw this as kind of a way to make money, which he does. In this presidency year alone, there has been people have just given him money.
Yeah.
There you came with your piranha plant.
No! I got 2 blue shells, and then you harassed me.
Well, I tried to, but I got harassed too. There was a lightning that came in a moment of time, which...
That wasn't me.
I think that was my own shell. What happened to the computer? That was right. Oh, there's one more lap. For some reason I thought that was the last lap.
But yeah, I can agree, he is a businessman, most and foremost, and the war reports, like, basically, because...
That's kind of also why when people try to say that, oh, Trump is really smart in behind the scenes, I'm kind of like, no, he's not really, because a politician wouldn't do this to the world.
You know...
Make so everyone pretty much...
Look, I don't think he's a genius mastermind. He isn't. But he is also not like super dumb. Right?
No. Oh,
fuck!
there's one more blue shell for you.
I was stunned. Because the thing is, like, fact and foremost is, it doesn't matter if he's smart or dumb. He's cruel, and he basically gave, like, after he was snubbed for Nobel Peace Prize, he basically went out on Truth Social and said, you know what? Because I didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize, I don't think peace is on my first and foremost mind anymore. And it's like, you're such a...
Well, it never was, really.
It was never. It's just trying to divide...
The fact that FIFA created their own prize... Oh, that...
Wait, what?
Haven't you heard of this? FIFA created their own peace prize to give to Trump.
Jesus Christ. But like, this is like anyone else, people would just like, it's insane, right? And it's insane.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I don't live in the US. And even then we still have, I don't know. Do you wanna, I don't, we both did the same thing.
I kind of also feel like Trump is a person that has such an ego that he always wants to make everyone talk about him. It feels like he says something weird and stupid every day just so people will pay attention to him.
He is. He really is. And on top of that, he also... Oh my god, I'm gonna die!
And unfortunately, you kind of have to do because he's the president of the United States. You can't ignore him, unfortunately.
God, King of the United States of America. Like, this is another dumb... I'm sorry because I keep bringing... Last thing, I will stop bringing politics, right? So, basically, a while ago, we talked about Elon Musk and AI, right? How there's just like a lying machine on Twitter now.
Didn't we talk about this in this very episode?
Yes. And there's another thing going on in the United Kingdom where they are trying to pass Child Safety Act. It basically means that you have to use your real ID to access some websites, including Wikipedia. You need to be an adult to enter Wikipedia. And it's all because in large part because it's protecting the kids. You know, no porn, no learning about LGBT, no learning about social causes. You know, but the problem here is because Elon Musk's grok is just creating so much child porn. Yeah, it's just creating so much child porn. The UK government wanted to block it in UK, right? So once Mr. Trump got a whiff of that, he how do you say the word? He didn't sort of retaliate. I'm missing the word. He said that if this block were to come through, then he will do retaliatory tariffs if they were to block Twitter in UK.
That's kind of his answer to everything I'm noticing.
Yes, but it's so awful because UK is alone, right? It doesn't have the EU behind it.
Not anymore.
Exactly. So not only that, Trump is also trying to pass off like chlorinated chicken in UK.
I find it a bit funny when people from UK started to notice that. Wait, why can't we do the things we could when we were in EU? Well, you're not part of us anymore.
You're still like satellite, right?
What did you expect? That you will get all the
benefits
and none of the
responsibilities?
Apparently.
Well, because it's... I mean, we see the same fucking rhetoric here in Sweden, right? Like, oh, we're paying for so much stuff. And we're not getting our lion's share of whatever we do. But were we to leave EU, then we're fucking left alone to bullies like United States or Russia. I'm sorry, this is getting very political. Can I switch topics?
Okay, have you watched any movies recently? Animes? Music?
Oh, okay. What have I seen?
I think this started about you talking about Katy Perry and then you...
Yeah, but see, this is my mistake because Justin Trudeau is a politician. Or was a politician. He just duped. He's not even doing like previous prime ministers in Canada. They used to like do stuff like still be diplomats and trying to like relationships, not relationships, like relations. He just like said no. I'm. This is my time off. I'm not a politician anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like unorthodox for politicians in Canada to do that. So, have you seen any? What movie have you seen lately?
How many bushes have you been to, Karol?
What?
How many bushes have you been in?
Bushes?
More than presidents of the United States.
What?
Well, anyway.
Do you see what fucking happened? Fuck me.
I heard a joke recently. Well, what were you going to ask me? If I played something recently, or...
Yeah.
I kind of played Pokemon Arceus. I got that recently, and I started to play a bit of it.
How long have you gotten?
I've spent some hours into it, but it doesn't feel like I've gotten that long into it. Like the thing that you're doing is like, oh, I gotta catch apparently a big amount of Pokemon for these cards to get. Like every Pokemon I apparently need to catch like 16 times.
Yes. But I think it helps that it's a little bit easier to catch Pokemon in that game.
Mm.
It's like you just throw the ball.
Yeah, but it still takes time, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
So it feels like I have played a lot of the game, but I haven't gotten really anywhere. You have that game, right?
Yeah, I do. That's what I played it a while actually. I think I'm on the second Guardian.
Okay.
Like I unlocked the second area where you can catch Pokemon.
Mm.
I like it.
I'm still on the first because as I said, I kind of just start to try to keep catching Pokemons.
Do you think it's like that's too big of an ask?
I feel like they maybe overdo it a bit. Like, couldn't we have like 10 or something like that? Does it need to be in like the 20s numbers?
I just thought.
I also realized that something that I usually never do, but I kind of have to with this game, is that you have to kind of release a lot of Pokemon in your boxes.
Yeah, but isn't it? Did you unlock like the farm in the city?
I don't think I have yet.
So basically, I think it's like once you progress enough in the story, you unlock a farm in the city, and there you can just like release Pokemon like mass. Like you can select a lot of Pokemon and you get resources from that.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So catching a lot of mons, still like even if you don't use them, you can still.
What did you take for starter in that game?
Cyndaquil.
I thought really hard about taking Cyndaquil. I did go with the.
Did you think about the allegations?
No, Rowlet. The thing with Rowlet is that I really like Rowlet, but I used it in one of my plays through Sun and Moon, so I was like, should I take it again or should I take Cyndaquil, which I never used? And I had a bit of hard decision, but I ended up going with Rowlet.
I think that's valid. All of the starters in that game are cute and cool.
I don't really one thing that I felt was really odd is the new game Pokemon CA.
Yeah.
Why did they choose both Totodile and Cyndaquil? They're from the same generation.
I don't know, but I'm kind of glad they switched up.
I thought it would be more interesting if all the three starters were from different generations. It's kind of a cool thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Have you seen Feraligator's Mega?
I did.
What?
Thing is, I like Totodile. It's one of my favorite mons. But seeing its Mega, I know they're supposed to be like a little bit extra, a little bit cookie. But I don't vibe with it.
Yeah, well, the other two starters doesn't look as goofy.
Exactly. But have you seen Heatram's Mega?
I think I've seen all of them now. They're even releasing more now with the DLC. Staraptor got a Mega.
Darkrai got a Mega.
Yeah, one more, I guess. No, that went wait.
No, Darkrai only didn't have one.
Yeah, Absol got another Mega.
Yes!
It's like, how do we make this emo Pokemon more emo?
We're going the Angel route. No, it wasn't Angel, it was...
Absol has 2 Megas now. Because it originally got one when X and Y came out.
This is the greed they talk about in the Bible.
And Lucario got another Mega too.
Yeah, I saw that. Which one do you prefer? The old one or the new one?
I don't know, I don't really remember the new one that much. I used the Mega Lucario when X and Y was new. I don't know, I have to see a bit more of it. I sent a picture of you about this one, but Mega Staryu.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really goofy, I guess.
But like, it's so weird because I like Mega Staryu. It's just like Patrick Star.
One thing that I find interesting of it is that a lot of people online when they create the Mega Evolution, they create this cool and interesting designs in that way. And then the Pokemon company is like, let's make something really goofy.
I still wanted to hit you with 2 red shells at the end.
Well, I did notice that you were getting quite a lot at the end.
I got 4 red shells at the end.
I don't know. The thing with Mega Staryu is that the thing that I'm noticing is that you the first time you see it is like, oh, why did they do this? And then you're watching more and more of it, and like,
yes,
I kind of start to like this meal a bit more and more.
Or like Mega Tatsurigi. Like, I promised myself I wouldn't touch Arceus before I finished... I wouldn't touch ZA until I finished Arceus.
I wish they would have made something other with Mega Dragonite. Like, like I'm a fan with like all of the things they did with Mega Dragonite, except those big goofy wings he has on as ears now.
Like you get it, right? Like we see the vision. It's supposed to be more of its like original evolution, right?
Or
I'm
it's
still not vibing
or
with
it's
it.
pre-evolution.
Yeah, but I'm still not vibing with it.
No. Dragonite also feels like a Pokemon that should have gotten more of a cool design than a goofy one. But I guess the thing is you can't make every Pokemon has cool designs, you gotta kind of mix it up.
Yeah, I mean otherwise we're running into like becoming digital.
I have never played a Digimon game, have you?
Me neither. But I've seen some footage of it online and people seem to get it fun.
Yeah, I am noticing that they still are releasing Digimon games. Okay, now you gotta stop. This is getting a bit out of hand. I like what they did to this track actually. This is like an old an old SNES track.
It is pretty cool. Like partially underwater.
What? How? Have you been? Have you a cheat code or what is this?
It's up, down, left, right, blue shell coming through.
Do you have one more?
Yes, it's coming your way now. What? I think the blue shell blew it away.
Yeah, the blue shell drew. Because I also got blue shell right before the second blue shell didn't do anything.
Boo. I think you shouldn't do it again.
After you get hit, you have a certain amount of time where you like have a...
I started to space out my red
protection.
shells because of that.
Oh, you noticed?
Yes.
Now let's see. Oh, here. We're going to the mountains.
Going to the mountains.
One fact that I find a bit funny is that one of the characters that people complained with Mario Kart 8 is why wasn't Diddy Kong included in the main roster? And people kept talking about him until like 8 years into the game's life cycle, or 10, he was finally added. And then the next Mario Kart comes out, and where's Diddy Kong?
8 years.
Like, are we really going to do this again?
Hey, I mean, in a way, isn't it like a way to sustain hype?
I don't know. Like the thing before Mario Kart 8 release, Diddy Kong had kind of become a mainstay in every roster, in every golfing game, and things like that. He had kind of established himself as a main roster guy. And then when Mario Kart 8 didn't include him, I started to see kind of a shift where more of these party games suddenly were like, oh, we don't need Diddy Kong right away. He can be like an add-on for later or something.
I just hit myself with my own shelf.
Yeah, you do that sometimes.
Okay. But like,
I guess this speaks about that I really like Diddy Kong.
I mean, I think you're valid for liking him. But on another topic, does it mean anything if someone is on the main roster? Like, they could be taken out at any moment.
I don't think characters have ever been taken out, or what do you mean?
Like, because you said like, oh, now he's... No, wait, I'm thinking wrong. Because I was about to say like, that because he was on the main roster before, it doesn't mean it's guaranteed for next time.
Oh.
But I guess like you kind of said it already.
It kind of feels like the last couple of years, like Nintendo is trying to kind of make Donkey Kong into more of their Donkey Kong again. Because ever since Retro made, or no, ever since Rare made the Donkey Kong Countries games, the Donkey Kong has all, or since then kind of been that design of him.
You're reclaiming Donkey Kong.
Kind of.
Get back here.
I kind of started to wish that maybe we should have done 150.
What? Episodes or laps?
That no. CC. We're playing on 100 if you remember.
Yeah. Checking the recording. Please, God. If you're out there, God.
I think it's fine.
No! I see what you have!
What do I have, Karol?
Something red and mean.
You know we're right at the end, right?
I know, and I don't have anything to stop you.
Well,
I panicked so hard I rammed into a wall.
by your own bum. I gotta say, in another way, it's interesting because it's 100cc. You and I are meeting each other quite a lot.
Yeah, it's like it sucks if you're in the middle, but it's almost like a 1v1 race in a way, with more blue shells.
Yeah. But I have started to notice that I am getting quite a bit of a lead now.
Yeah, I don't think I can catch up to you, but I'm already like, if I maybe win the next 6 races, I can be a little less further ahead. And you're giving me Forsprung.
Så svengelska there.
Svengelska, mycket svengelska. Väldigt bra. Mycket bra.
My Kart is driving without me pressing a button actually.
It's one of them
Why is
newfangled contraptions, so.
But look at it, I'm not pressing the A button right now. Why is my car driving?
There are some options for which allow that, but I think you have. I don't think you have that on. What?
Wait, let me check something.
Yeah, you do.
When did that start? What was that on? It wasn't on in the beginning. I don't know when that happened.
I didn't do it. Oh god.
I wonder how long that has been going on. So we're in a highway here. This course is actually a bit interesting because it has a lot of different options you can take.
Giving you a lot of options.
Oh, thank you. Have you seen the Sonic Worlds DLC characters?
No. Wait, I actually did. Isn't it like Hatsune Miku and
Yeah. SpongeBob and
What?
I think some other Nickelodeon shows. Like
I didn't clock SpongeBob.
I wonder if I saw even Avatar.
Jake Sully on the fucking bike.
Have you seen that Avatar is getting as soon as getting a season 2?
Ah, you mean the Last Airbender,
Yeah.
not James Cameron one.
Yeah.
I was like, Jake Sully.
It's kind of interesting how there's two big properties with the same name.
I mean, there's nothing against the law. Yeah, there are. There's against the law. Copyright, I guess.
The reason why when the first live action Airbender came out, it was called The Last Airbender because they probably didn't want to confuse it with this movie that made 2 billion at the box office. I've also seen that we're soon getting the Netflix One Piece season 2, and they have already said that they're going to make a season 3.
Yeah, the guy who plays Sanji, like he I saw him. I saw his like. Oh fuck off! I fell down. I saw his like training routine that he had to do. Basically, he had to like learn kickboxing and stunts and
That guy is actually pretty dedicated because he also learned to cook quite good.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Sanji is a chef after all.
What is your opinion on Sanzoro?
Sansoro,
Yeah.
is that a ship?
Yes.
Sanya and Zoro has this relationship in the manga where they always are fighting each other.
Yeah, but like, is there anything there? You know, opposites attract.
I don't think there is anything that will ever be confirmed there.
I know.
The guy that write One Piece, he isn't that really interested in writing about love.
Yeah. I mean, love for adventuring perhaps, but not relationship drama.
Yeah. There's not a lot of times sometimes he's forced to write about relationship, but he usually isn't that interested in it.
I like how you say forced, like it's not his own work.
Well, kind of. So sometimes there's the things with the character's backstory that needs a bit of explaining, and he kind of has to make a love story sometimes when
He'd rather not.
yeah, you can kind of say it like that. What was your question? If I think that Zoro and Sanji makes a good ship?
Yes.
Not really, actually.
Yeah, I get it.
I
just think it's
kind of
funny.
like them more as enemies.
Are you serious?
The thing that I feel with Zoro, and I feel this more and more, is that character is getting more stupid and stupid with how time goes on. Because when Zoro was first introduced, he was kind of this cool dude, which was also supposed to be a bit smarter than our main character Luffy, that isn't really that bright. And the more time has passed, I kind of just felt like They are making Zoro more and more into an idiot.
Like he's getting flanderized.
Like there is this thing that Zoro can't... he is not really that good on directions. And the joke keeps growing so much that if someone tells Zoro to make... Oh, do a left here, he will do a right.
Oh my god, I just fell in the water. I love it.
Lava. Lava boy.
Like, I mean, the thing is, I think I would be more into the ship if I was actually into One Piece.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just annoying about it.
That you aren't into it.
No. So we usually we went to a con last year, and there were like a lot of One Piece things. You know, merch, stands.
And you didn't buy anything for me.
I could, if you follow us next time, so you can go with us. But basically, every time I saw anything One Piece related, I tugged on this collar, I pointed at it and I said, One Piece. Every single thing. Like, look, One Piece. At an anime convention. Wow.
At an anime convention.
Exactly, of all places.
Yeah. Well, that's weird.
The joke got stale at the third day, at least.
You see how my One Piece books
I do actually see all your One Piece puzzles.
Oh, books.
Books. These are omnibuses, right? No, it's like 16, 17, 18. Okay.
Well, I bought some of the books where, like, when I got into One Piece, like, it had been going on for so long, so I bought books there which included, like, 3 volumes in one.
I think that's fair. Like, that's a good deal. If you were to buy each, like, individual book, I mean, it'd still probably take the same amount of space on your shelf, actually.
Maybe not. I just feel like it's a bit easier.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel like it's easier also to kind of grab one book instead of 3. I have books up into what is it? Up until the Paramount War.
I wanted to say the TV studio, but I stopped myself.
We're playing the Legend of Zelda track now. I will search it and I threw a shell that I wasn't meant to throw. I don't know, One Piece is heading, or it's in its final saga, of how they call it, but that doesn't really mean much for One Piece. It's like, oh, it's still going to be around for like 5-6 years or something.
Do you think it's hard getting into One Piece?
A lot of people have, so I don't think so.
Like, at least for me, I'm really intimidated by the amount of chapters.
I have spoken a little bit about that. Is that the main reason why you're on?
Also the pacing.
Yeah.
Like, there's just... I don't... Maybe I don't have a right to say anything about it, but sometimes it feels like not a lot of is happening in the chapter.
When I started with One Piece, there was one fight in the Zero arc, I think it's called, where they meet Usopp for the first time, and Luffy is fighting this villain with has like blade for hands or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of thinking, oh, this is taking a bit of time. I feel like for such an early villain.
I don't even know what you mean. Like when they meet, I read so as far through as they meet Usopp.
but to be fair, that arc has always kind of been said to be one of One Piece's weakest. I don't know. There's also a surprisingly an amount of level of things that comes back into One Piece. Like things that you might not have really paid that much attention to, and then 500 chapter later that becomes really relevant.
Yeah. But at that point, do you remember the thing which was so important?
After I read a chapter, I usually go to this YouTube channel called Grand Line Review, so he can remember it for me.
Oh, that's spectacular, actually. Yeah, I see it.
Like if there's something you don't really get, just go to him, I guess. Let's see, what am I on? Okay, that. Where is that?
You know, I'm kind of like... I know it's not normal, but when there's like a long series or like a series of TV books, of like a TV series or like a book series or like a game series, there's a lot of things I want to do, but I feel guilty a lot of the time of starting like such a big thing, you know, like, oh, I want to play a lot of Final Fantasy games, but I haven't finished yet. Like, I'm not up to date on 14. So, should I really try my hand at another game, or will I just, like, get on the pile of stuff I have yet to do?
Can you help me? Can you look for Yoshi's Island?
Mm-hmm. I'll say stop if I see it.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
We are in, like, the last 5 or something like that.
Ooh. So you're saying I can still make a comeback?
Yeah, you can try to at least.
I can unplug. No.
See, look, Poochie.
What did you just say?
Poochie, Yoshi's dog up there.
I don't think you can say that on YouTube.
You know, I was riding Poochie.
No?
In Yoshi games you can ride Poochie quite a lot actually.
You know, as a real Yoshi head, I get Poochies. I understand.
He's a good doggy.
Die, child. Oh no. Ah, I'm dying. You are so lucky. I sent that shell so quickly.
Well, what did that shell hit?
I hit the shell and you passed me just as I sent it. So it didn't hit you.
Well, thank you, Karol. This track is kind of pretty cool actually.
Yeah, it's very different.
It was one of the few originals also in these in the booster course pack. I don't know how many originals they made. I remember the one we were playing through, which was a bathroom.
Yeah.
That was also one original. Otherwise, almost all of the other ones were based on Mario Kart World in some way.
Oh my god.
Surprisingly enough, whenever I see people like make prediction on Mario Kart tracks being teamed on like different games, Mario Kart doesn't really do that a lot. There's not that many tracks that are teamed on one game, and if there is, it's not that well teamed. I guess this track is a bit different. This one is pretty good teamed, I guess.
So I'm trying to focus so that I can get your ass.
Yeah, I did notice that. Oh, he was.
I am locking in, even though I'm a little bit too. Ah!
Oh, you're really going for beating me. I read something recently that apparently Mario Kart is the most stressful game.
I can see it.
The thing is, I never really stressed with Mario Kart. Because I have such a confidence in myself that I know that even if I have one bad race, I will have like other races that I'm doing pretty good at.
There's a blue shell on there.
Well, when it isn't there. You know, right after I said that, I got really hammered with items. How much am I leading with?
There's like a 50 point... No, there's more.
Yeah.
There's like a 73 point difference between us.
Interesting, because you have gotten some first places and you have...
I'm quite consistently getting second.
Yeah, and there's still that point differential. Okay, I know where we're going next.
I'm much happier about this result than the last time we played.
Oh, great.
I keep clicking the button.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Stop clicking the button, Karol.
Sorry. Okay, now it's unclicked.
Yeah, let's see where is... here. Tick-Tock Clock was my favorite racetrack on the original DS where this came from.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you ride a motorcycle? Could you see yourself like in leather on like a Harley Davidson?
Do you have to wear leather just because you're riding a motorcycle?
Well, not really, but a lot of the gear, which is protective, has kind of like the vibe to it. You don't have to smoke a cigar if you don't want to.
Okay.
Would you?
Maybe. Actually, when I started to think about what we were talking about, probably not. Not at this point.
Would you do it later in life?
Motorcycles are... I don't really know anyone that drives a motorcycle anymore. I know that there are people that does, but... the motorcycle culture, I feel, is not as present as it once used to be.
Yeah, it's not like in the cultural zeitgeist anymore. Like it used to be very like, oh, all the cool like lone wolf types have a motorcycle. But yeah, I myself do have people who ride a motorcycle in their life. Like in my family, a lot of people rode a motorcycle. I also oh no! No! I also had friends who did it, but it's like, fuck, I'm falling down. It's never for a long while. Like, when you ride a motorcycle, it's really cool. I like the fashion. Like, biker dudes are really cool. But at the same time, like, you kind of can only do it when it's in the summer months. It's dangerous. I am accident prone. So I'm just imagining myself getting into the worst car motorcycle accident imaginable.
Have you managed to start another fire in a kitchen?
Not yet. I think that speaks to the volumes that I've improved as a person. Have you?
No. There was a time point in our friendship where Karol switched school because we used to go to the same school. And then when we reconnect, he suddenly got two or three stories about him burning down a kitchen.
Yeah. Look, it's a good story. Basically, but like, because in Sweden it's not unheard of. Well, that's not. I said it wrong. It's pretty normal to go to school and you have like home economics, right?
Yeah.
And in these classes, besides economy and how you shouldn't be a garant for another person who takes a loan, you also learn how to make food and how to like.
I kind of felt like that was the most things you did in that class. There was not much Like I feel like 90% of the time it was a cooking class.
It was. I mean, I still remember that you shouldn't put your pan, like your cooking pan, into the dishwasher because it's gonna ruin the Teflon. And I still remember about that loan thing. Like you shouldn't be someone's guarantee for a loan, even if it's your family, because you will be responsible if they can't pay back. That's what I remember. But yeah, I used to burn shit. Not recreationally and not because I had issues. I just was very
I
bad.
remember when you and I were in the same cooking class, and we were with a group of these two other girls, and one of the we were doing some kind of what we call pizza salad. Do you know what that is called in English?
Oh god, how do you say it in English? Like pizza salad.
Yeah. Can you describe the dish a little bit?
Oh god,
What it is? It's like
salt, vinegar. What kind of salad is this? It's like.
But anyway, the vinegar.
Lettuce.
One of the girls that was making the vinegar.
The vinegar. Sorry.
We kept getting the ones in the group was getting a bit irritated about Karol because he always tasted everything before the food was finished.
I don't do that anymore. Just saying.
And
Your employers.
and at this point when she had made the vinegar for the pizza salad, she had used way too much vinegar, and when Karol tasted it before we were done with everything, Karol suddenly disappeared into the toilet because
it was so bad I had to puke. I think it was the only time I actually had to spit something out during class.
I did taste it later on when we were supposed to eat it, and it was not good, but I did have the same reaction as you.
Oh god, I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking?
I'm still thinking because so one of the times in school when I moved away, it was first I think it was cookies, and then it was like in Poland you can make those potato like gnocchi maybe, but you don't you instead of like cooking them, it's supposed to be they're supposed to be a little bit scraggly, and you eat them with white cheese. And they're really good. The thing is, I didn't know how to make them, and I asked my teacher if I could make them, so I made them, but they were bad. You know, kid stuff.
Make better cookies, Karol.
I know. I actually want to make some cookies, but I shouldn't be eating so much sweets. I get acne from eating sweets so fast.
Really?
Yes. If I drink any sweet soda, I get holes in my teeth, and if I eat too much sweets, I get acne. I know it doesn't lead to anywhere, I just wanted to point out I'm very delicate.
I'm a delicate soul.
I'm a delicate soul. No, it's like, I wish I could eat so much sweets that I puke, but it's just like, I know if I begin to eat, I'll just be red in all the face with zits.
I needed to drink some water there.
You're giving me for strong.
I don't need to win, I just kind of need to be second place or something around there. As you said, I'm kind of so far ahead now.
Yeah, you're kind of already won.
Oh, I stole a red shell apparently. We've gotten the ghost at any point.
Yes. So you get the abilities that they're being stolen.
Yeah, you get a stolen item, and you also get invisible for a couple of seconds. Hello, Karol.
Dang it! How dare you? a Kart post on Twitter. All my best friends, all my hundreds of friends will tell you how bad you are for
Wait,
this.
are you the one that is trying to cancel the Media Bubble podcast? My own co-host.
I mean, imagine the drama. Like, I was stoking the antis about my own podcast.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should start some drama.
I mean, all publicity is good. I mean, all publicity is good publicity. Just what are we willing to pay the price in our mental health? Like, imagine how vile it must be to just like shit talk yourself and your co-host for clicks.
Are there some podcasts that do that? That probably are.
I mean, most assuredly. I'm thinking mostly of Mikado Avocado, actually. Basically, he was like a... whatchamacallit? He did mukbangs, right? But he became a little bit of a drama tuber, and he became to play into that. So he just made like the most awful video shit possible, like eating a lot of food, crying, having a domestic on camera with your boyfriend, and it just became stressful because that's how he got clicks. This has a good ending actually, because he recorded a bunch of videos during a year, and then uploaded those ragey videos while he like took care of himself. Like he lost weight, he eats normally, he became vegetarian.
Yeah.
It's just very interesting, like, how he feels mentally after all this. Like, he was bedbound because he gained so much weight. And then, like, posting videos of himself like that when he's losing weight. Fuck off.
Oh.
This was so mean. No!
I gotta say, we have played for quite a time now.
I think it's like, we're approaching like 3 or 4 hours.
Nah, not that far, but
Like, there were 2 hours.
2.5, 3 maybe.
Like, there were 2 hours when we took the coffee break. Which I think also kind of gave us more energy to keep going.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I feel like I would be falling asleep a little bit. I stay up to... Back to Warframe. I went to bed at 4 AM because of Warframe.
You did this today?
Yes!
But you knew we were recording.
Yes! I never said that I wasn't dumb because... I didn't say I wasn't stupid. I was just grinding because you can... If you want to build like new classes, you gotta like find the blueprints. And I was grinding blueprints for this new class I wanted to try.
We're up and down, so the water is up. Oh, I've never actually thought about that. We have water over us.
Yeah, it's quite cool. Maybe, like, just driving to work like this. Like, imagine drinking a coffee and it's like,
Yeah,
oops.
Yeah, life should be more like Mario Kart.
Oh god, imagine. Like, there are just cows or trucks on the... And you just drive... Yeah, I'm gonna just drive against the flow of traffic.
You do that.
I love causing... Like,
I wonder if you actually are able to... Okay, that didn't...
Ooh. I'm gonna get fucking third place.
If you had waited a bit on that red shell, then maybe.
I know. Ugh.
Let's see, No, I can't get 100 more points than you.
666 almost. 668.
6-7. Okay, last track actually, and I know...
Last track.
Let's see... Rainbow Road.
Time for a big finish.
The thing with this Rainbow Road actually is that it's a quite... People can kind of say that this is quite a boring one because there's not a lot of stuff going on and it's quite short as well. But the visual kind of pumps this one up a bit.
It's really nice.
It kind of just feels like a final track.
Final track for final race.
Yeah, this is the last race you can beat me at. Oh, you're really going into...
I'm focusing!
You really want to do this.
Look, I may not win the war, but I can...
But I can give you a fight.
Exactly.
But I just got a banana.
Can't be too easy. I'm not that kind of girl.
You're not a girl either.
Who would love me? Ah! Oh my god, I just fell off.
Ow.
I posted cringe. Ah. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting up to you.
Oh, fireworks. Oh, Yoshi. There's a train.
Fuck red shells.
I guess that's how worried I am about you. I thought to look at the visual instead.
Dang it! Okay, that kind of saved me. I almost fell off the track.
And that's that.
Dang it! I had 3 shells. I'm first!
And when did that happen?
I don't know. I think it's before I fell. You almost got me 100 points. God damn it!
It's interesting in a way how much I led with the fact that... What was your worst finish, Steven?
I think I finished once 4th.
Is that your worst? And I still lead with that margin.
Well, I mean, you have 3 points per every win over me.
Yeah, but... Okay, still.
So it kind of just adds up.
683 points.
Well, congrats.
Well, oh, thank you, Karol.
I'm shaking your hand.
Thanks for a good match.
Shake, 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 shake. I think...
Well, that was our long-ass video of Mario Kart. Hope you enjoyed it.
No, I think I did. We had some conversation between heaven and hell and earth.
And politics.
And politics. Oh my god. I'm already afraid to let this video go out to the world. We're so excited to finish. We didn't
Thank you for watching this episode of Gamer Night and the Media Bubble podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for Jahzzar for intro and outro comedy. If you want to, you can check us out on socials, which is the Tumblr and not Twitter.
Yeah.
Never Twitter. So yes, thank you and have a wonderful day. Good night.